Brilliant response from local tradespeople as dozens sign up to help DIY SOS transform House of Fami. At least 80 traders have selflessly answered the call to help BBC show DIY SOS transform the home of the Blanchard family in Scunthorpe. Community updates, crime statistics, local news events and much more. The team behind DIY SOS, who will be transforming the house of a Scunthorpe family, have been blown away by the positivity of North Lincolnshire traders volunteering their time to help with the project. The BBC show, presented by Nick Knowles, will be helping Caroline Blanchard, whose daughter Natasha and husband Paul tragically both died at the family home, and there have been no shortage of volunteers. At least 80 tradespeople including landscapers, builders, and electricians signed up to help the family for free at an information day held at the house on Skippingdale Road this morning. The big build-in follows others undertaken by the DIY SOS team in the Humber region, including one in Hessel, near Hull, which was broadcast last night. Build manager Mark Miller, who will be overseeing the latest transformation, said the show had received a fantastic response from keen tradespeople who wanted to help out. He said, "We always have a brilliant response when we come up here, it and a po. It's incredible. Everyone and a po, I and a po. Ve been asking questions about suppliers and people have been saying and a po. Yes, not it and a po. S that brilliant northern attitude where you know they will sort it. I and a po. The level of positivity always blows me out of the water when I come up here." The team from DIY SOS, the big build, will be demolishing the garage where 7-year-old Natasha suffered a fatal accident, and the conservatory where Paul was struck by a fatal cardiac arrest. The two visual reminders of the tragedies are now unused. Nick and the BBC team hope that they can bring light back into the life of Caroline and her children Reese and Paige. Gordon Wistance will be designing the interior of the house, while Annette Anderson will be designing the garden. Gordon said, "We want to deliver what the family needs to move forward. It and a po." Dozens of local tradespeople offered their skills and expertise free of charge, with work being allocated at Today and a Po's Information Day for the build later this month. James Wilson, of High and Dry Renovations, said, "I heard about this and thought, why not? It and a po. I think it and a po. It's a tremendous idea to help them out like this, and I and a po. I'm happy to help in any way I can." Robin Richbell, of Cutting Edge Landscapers, said, "It and a po. It's amazing how many people have turned out today. It and a po." For brothers Alistair and Ed McGuire, who run McGuire Builders, this is not the first DIY SOS project they have taken part in. Alistair said, "We helped out with a DIY SOS project a few years ago in Mistoton, and it was really rewarding. We always said that if another one came back, we and a po. Do it again. We and a po." Sean Halsworth is a joinery lecturer at Selby College, who has been kindly given time off to help out with the project. He said, "It and a po. It's important to me to give something back when the opportunity comes up. We want to give although many of the tradespeople signing up to help were from North Lincolnshire, some came from much further afield. Fran Alvarez and it doesn't and a po. T matter how far away it is, it and a po. It's still a good cause," Yvonne said. It and a po. It's a heartbreaking story, but everyone suffers at some point of life. We want to help them. 7-year-old Natasha passed away in 2007 after an accident while playing on a neighbor and a po's mini motorbike. While her father, Paul, who adored his children, suffered from ill health for years afterwards, and suffered a fatal heart attack in 2016 at the house. A friend close to the project said Caroline, Reese, and Paige are grieving and trying to rebuild their lives without their father, husband and sister. But there are two huge obstacles to their mental health. The daily visual Caroline and Reese are going through grief counseling, but back at home they're constantly reliving the traumas, as the garage is a monument in the middle of the back garden to Natasha's death and is where Paul lost himself to his grief. He would sit in there for hours trying to come to terms with what happened. The Conservatory, contact us, email. Follow Scunthorpe Live on Facebook, like our Facebook page to get the latest news in your feed and join in the lively discussions in the comments. Click here to follow us on Twitter for breaking news and the latest stories. Click here to.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,